It's Game 1 of the NBA Finals on ESPN. The Lakers come in with a defense that just puts the lockdown on everyone they play. When it comes to fewest points allowed, their defense is ranked close to the top at number 2 in the NBA. They will be going head-to-head versus the Hawks, who come into the first game of the series looking to set the tempo. They want to win this first game and steal a victory on the road. Let's head over to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where Bob Steele and Rod West are standing by.
Welcome, everybody. We're here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. I'm Bob Steele, and with me, as usual, is Rod West. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. Who do you think's going to put on a show?
Jason Terry can't be counted out tonight, Bob. Sometimes teams forget this guy's capable of putting up some points, and then he punishes them.
Rod, we'll see how it unfolds. The player introductions are about to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. First for the Atlanta Hawks. At center, Nazim Mohammed. At forward, Glenn Robinson. At guard, Jason Terry. Also at guard, Emmanuel Davis. Also at forward, Darif Abdur-Rahim. And now the starting lineup for your Los Angeles Lakers. At the forward position, from Alabama, 6'10", number 5, Robin Horry. Also at forward, from North Carolina, 6'7", number 17, Ray Fox. At the guard position, out of Lower Marion High School, 6'7", number 8, Kobe Bryant. Also at guard, from Little Rock, Arkansas, 6'1", number 2, Derek Fisher. At center, out of Louisiana State, 7'1", number 34, Shaquille O'Neal.
The Lakers corral the opening tip-off. Passes.
I got him.
Stolen.
I hate to say it, but I'm going to. That was a limp pass. If you want to get the outside pass beyond your defenders, you've got to put more zip on the ball. They did everything right but make the delivery, Bobby.
Fox power.
Bounce pass. In low. 7 on the shot clock. Glenn Robinson takes the shot from about 16. Drains the first bucket of the game.
The Lakers
have the ball in a small deficit, 2-0.
Don't get picked. Turn 4-5.
Gets airborne. Goes fast from the lane.
Fisher.
Muhammad throws it in. Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Davis passes it. With the rejection. Bryant swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game.
You've got to love the rejection right there. That's how you play the game. Makes this old coach proud.
Passes it in the paint. Horry gains some altitude. Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes. They're inside. Davis has it. 7 seconds to shoot. Deflected, and it's loose inside.
Playing defense is all about position, and Bob, he had great position. All he had to do was just get his hands in the air.
Tossed by Davis.
Bad pass inside, Bob. The defense was so bunched up in there that the inside man didn't have a chance at all. You need to wait until the defense stretches out a little, then kick it inside.
The ball is loose.
The Lakers
Will turn it over.
He stepped out of bounds, and now they're going to have to give up possession. You have to know where you are on the court at all times.
Terry.
Nice lay-in off the glass by Terry. Ori inbounds the ball. Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter.
Watch the screen. Double down.
Fisher dishes it off.
ISO.
7 on the shot clock. Count that last jumper by Fisher.
Fisher didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod.
I got him.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes it.
Spread.
It's knocked away. Davis goes with the fadeaway. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Davis should think twice before he takes that shot, and if he still wants to shoot it, he should think a third time and a fourth time. That's not his game.
The defensive rebound by Abdur Rahim.
The Hawks
Head into the front court. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Passes. Robinson shoots. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
That shot could have gone either way, but this time he had just the edge he needed to sink the basket.
Bryant passes the ball. Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Grabbed by Fox. Seven seconds to shoot. Takes a turnaround J. Answers right back. Muhammad with the inbound.
The Hawks
Have it. They're 3 out of their last 5 from the floor. Right side pass. Puts it up. Can't answer back. Yanks it down inside.
Robinson misses it, but you had a pretty even matchup out there. That could have gone either way.
I got him. 86.
Passes it.
Pin down. Watch baseline.
7 on the shot clock. Swished through by Bryant.
The Hawks
Can tie it up with a basket this trip down.
Watch the pick.
Davis makes the pass.
2C. Watch the box.
Gets cut off by Fisher. 7 seconds to shoot. It's stolen. Passes.
That's a great job to close after the crossover and get a hand on the orange. Quick hands right there, Bob.
Muhammad swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. Ori will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Lakers.
Muhammad will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Hawks.
Murray throws it in.
Switch.
Top of the key.
Ball. Watch out inside.
Passes it.
Double down.
O'Neal from inside. Gets to the front rim. Gets in by Murray.
Now, sometimes it's just smarter to tip that ball right back in on the putback rather than bringing it down so it can just get stripped.
Couldn't agree more with you, Rod. Don't take any extra risks if you can help it.
Get him.
21 seconds here in the first quarter.
I got him.
Terry passes.
Where?
Abdur Rahim takes the quick shot. Gets back iron and out. Hurls it from three-quarter court. Can't get the buzzer beater. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 10-6.
The Lakers
Have the lead after one period, Rod. What's been the key stat as far as you're concerned?
field goal percentage, Bob. They're definitely doing a better job in finding the open man, and that's why they've got a nice little lead.
Robinson inbounds the ball. Pass low post. Robinson rises up. Watches the lay-in. Nice rebound by the 7-year man out of Louisville.
Watch the pick. Watch out inside. I got him. Watch the block.
Bounce pass. 7 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 17 feet out. Puts up a miss.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Passes.
The Hawks.
Bring it up. They're shooting 42% from the floor. Terry passes it. They work it in. Robinson pulls the trigger from the high post. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
They left a big defensive opening out there on the outside, Bob. The offense found that opening, and they exploited it. The Lakers
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Pass caught by O'Neal. O'Neal is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line.
As a coach, I always said, if you're going to foul like that. Make sure the shot has no chance
for the
of
Lakers.
going in.
Terry will leave the floor.
Substitution for the Hawks.
Terry looks
Substitution
fresh
for the
coming
Hawks.
back on the floor. Abdur-Rahim with the inbound.
The Hawks
Have the ball. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor.
Watch out inside.
Davis springs up, gets the lay-in.
The Lakers
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down.
I got him.
Bounce pass.
Watch down low.
7 seconds to shoot. They push it inside. Fires. It's blocked.
Nice job. He played that one perfectly and came away with the block. Now that's good basketball.
Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Henderson. Rebounded by Walker. Fisher dishes it off.
Got it. Where? Help down low.
Walker has the ball. The J was missed by Walker. O'Neal capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
Great second chance opportunity.
He fought for position and made the play. Henderson throws it in.
The Hawks
Are at the controls. They're shooting 50% from the floor.
Get up.
Passes it. Uses the crossover. Terry commits the charge. That's his first foul of the game.
trying to get all fancy with their crossover, but the D played him straight up and drew the foul. That's heads-up defense, Bobby.
Muhammad comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Passes. The Lakers would love to extend their lead this trip down. Pass to the paint. In low. Goes with the fadeaway. Doesn't get it all the way there.
O'Neal should have known better than to take that one. You have to play within the confines of the game.
Just over 2 minutes here in the second quarter.
3 under 5.
Lobbed.
I got it.
7 on the shot clock.
Watch the clear.
Launches from beyond the arc. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive board.
Great D down low.
Passes it. Bryant takes the turnaround J. Gets the front rim.
Bryant was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Passes.
Get him. 2C, 2C. Get up.
Passes it.
Twice.
7 seconds to shoot. Shoots from 12. Makes it in.
He's just so quick, Bob. He abuses the defender with the drop step move and gets the bucket.
This guy is so hard to stop with that move, Rod. Great defensive anticipation is a must to slow him down.
Completely true, Bob. If the defense can stay with him and put a hand in his face, they'll have a much better chance of stopping him. The Lakers
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Fisher passes the ball. Passes. 7 on the shot clock. Guys! Now in the paint. In the paint. Releases from close range. Scored!
That's where his talent lies. Those inside shots, just like that. Get him the ball. Keep getting him the ball.
Passes it.
Inside.
Picked off.
Smart read by the defensive guy, Bob. He saw what was going down, jumped out to pick the pass.
Caught by Terry. They're inside. They work it in. Abdur-Rahim goes to the hook. Gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 6 total.
That's where his talent lies. Those inside shots, just like that. Get him the ball. Keep getting him the ball. The Lakers
Work it up court. They're shooting 37% from the floor. Fox makes the pass. Releases. Connects off the front rim.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player. The Hawks
Have the rock. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc. Passes.
5-on-2.
Gets cut off by Fisher. Passes it.
Double down.
Takes a quick shot. Drops in the buzzer beater. We've reached halftime with the score 18-15. It's time to relax, fans, while Clark gives us a recap of all the action in the first half.
Welcome to the NBA Finals edition of the ESPN Halftime Update. Here are the numbers from the first half. The Hawks have done a great job of taking and hitting higher percentage shots, but surprisingly, this game is still close. Expect a real dogfight out there in the second half. Glenn Robinson in the first half has a total of 6 points. A clear choice for our Sega Sports hot at the half player. That will do it for now. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. We'll send you back to Bob and Rod.
Robinson inbounds the ball.
I got him. Watch the screen. Tee it up.
Lob to the paint. The inside shot was buried by Robinson.
Pick him up.
O'Neal wants it down low. They push it inside. O'Neal fades away inside.
good. Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player. The Hawks
Head into the front court. They're 5 out of their last 6 from the floor. Bounce to the paint. The steal.
The Lakers
Have it. They're shooting 44% from the floor.
great job with the steal. Plays like that can decisively shift the momentum of a ball game.
Top of the key. 7 seconds to shoot. Fisher passes. The steal.
Terry continues to pester the offense into coughing it up and coming away with big-time steals. A few more plays like that, and they just might squeak by with this one.
Abdur-Rahim now has it. There's the steal. Passes. Ori goes with the leaner. Not this time.
Ori must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Bounce pass.
Perfect timing of the double team, Bob. You can look it up if you don't believe me. They trapped down low, the man had nowhere to go, and the defense came away with the steal. That's what they wanted.
Passes it.
Help down low.
Bryant takes the turnaround J. It's right iron, no good.
Bryant is kicking himself right now. He got the shot he wanted, but he didn't come through.
Passes. In low, in the paint. Stolen. Grabbed by Fisher. Takes a wide open shot. Doesn't get it all the way there.
They got a break on that one, Bob. That shot's going to fall 99% of the time.
Inside pass. Abdur-Rahim pulls the trigger from 8.
That's an old basketball move, but the pump fake, still good.
I figured you'd like this play, Rod. He just nails the shot after shaking his man loose with a nice pump fake.
You figured me right, Bob. Call me old-fashioned, but a simple, effective move to get to the bucket? Who can't love that?
Fox with the inbound.
The Lakers
Bring it up. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor.
Switch.
O'Neal is asking for it in the post. The 3 ball was dropped in by Fisher.
Fisher didn't have to rush that 3 because no one was near him. He just zoned in and let it fly. The Hawks
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Terry launches from beyond the arc. Answers with a three.
They made a mistake right there. You cannot leave an NBA guy that open from beyond the arc. Even some of the big guys going to hit that shot. The Lakers
Have the ball. They're 1 out of their last 2 from the arc. Passes it. Gets airborne. Gently drops it in.
This is a textbook crossover, Bob. Check it out.
Boy, straight passes, man, and he lays it in for 2. Pretty move.
The Hawks
Are at the controls. They're shooting 60% from the floor. Davis passes it. Rises up. Watches the lay-in. Abdul Rahim now is in double figures. Ori throws it in.
The Lakers
Can trim this lead down and bring it close with a bucket here. Fisher rises up. Watches the lay-in.
Let's go.
The Hawks
Work it up court. They're shooting 33% from the arc.
Pin down.
Inside. Abdul Rahim puts it up inside. Can't think the well-defended shot.
Nice D.
Passes. Shoots. Puts too much on it.
He's almost a guaranteed deuce from that range, but the D kept a little bit closer than his shadow. He's going away empty-handed.
Robinson with the ball. The 7-footer was missed by Robinson. O'Neal brings it up. He has 8 points from the floor.
Robinson has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Robinson with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Davis dishes it off. Goes with the crossover. Puts it up. Amazing play, Rod. Let's check it out on the replay.
This is a textbook crossover, Bob. Check it out.
Boy, straight passes, man, and he lays it in for 2. Pretty move. O'Neal inbounds the ball. Fisher has the ball. He's 3 out of his last 4 from the floor. Nabbed by Bryant. Skies.
Pin down.
Watches the lay-in.
The Hawks
Have the rock. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. We've just finished the 3rd quarter. The score, 29-22.
The Lakers
Still couldn't get the lead and enter the 4th trailing single digits. What do you think has been the difference so far statistically, Rod?
assists, Bob. Their offense is bogging down way too much in one-on-one situations, and teammates are not getting set up and aren't setting each other up. They need to create some more opportunities for each other like they've shown they can do from time to time.
Into the low post. They're inside.
Watch the box.
Puts it up from 11. Gets it to fall. He's money from there. Muhammad with the inbound.
The Hawks
Would love to extend their lead this trip down. Passes it. Davis launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Davis is a great outside shooter, but he met his match on defense that time.
Fisher is at the controls. He's shooting 75% from the floor. Fisher passes the ball. O'Neal puts it up inside, hands it, and gets his 11th point of the game.
O'Neal didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too, and after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod.
Ball.
Davis works it up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Passes.
Out.
Passes it. It's picked off!
That is not how you play this game. Definitely too risky of a pass in that situation. Here's a tip: pass around people, not through them.
The inside shot was missed by Fox. Davis with the rock. Davis has the rock. He's 0 out of his last 2 from the arc.
2 out.
Terry goes with the fadeaway. Pulls it in by O'Neal.
He has got to stick that open jumper. No one is happy with that shot. Not him, and definitely not his coach.
Quick blast from the lane, but it's missed by Davis. The defensive rebound by Fisher. He's running, but there's 2 back defensively. Stolen! Davis heads up court. He's 1 of 4 from the floor. Davis makes the pass. Goes with the crossover. Puts it up.
Emmanuel Davis.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D. He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that. The Lakers
would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. Passes. Launches from beyond the arc. Can't get it to fall.
Fisher comes away empty, but he was playing pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Davis has it. He has 4 points from the paint. Gets busy. Down it goes. Nice finger roll.
Terry has a crossover move that's the envy of most NBA players. We got to see it on that play.
Fisher brings it up. He's 3 out of his last 5 from the floor. Received by O'Neal. Fisher fades away inside. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
O'Neal comes away with his first assist there. He's a much better passer than that, though. You'd think he'd have more by now. The Hawks
have the ball. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Terry passes. They work it in. 7 seconds to shoot. Wadded away, and it's loose inside.
That's an impossible block, Bob, but hey, he did it anyway, and that's all that counts. He had horrible position, but somehow managed to reach over, get the block, and not commit the foul. Good job.
Count that last jumper by Bryant.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. That's a clever move.
Especially when you're able to knock down the open jumper on a consistent basis. Muhammad throws it in.
The Hawks
can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Terry goes up. Botches the lay-in. Pass caught by Fisher. Fisher is at the controls. He's shooting 66% from the floor. O'Neal fires from the right block. Can't drop down his shot. Passes it. Takes a quick shot. The defensive rebound by O'Neal. Fisher passes it. Bryant gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 8 so far.
Now that's a guy that can light it up from out there. You have got to watch out for him.
57 seconds here in the game. Passes. Uses the crossover. The run cannot be stopped by Robinson. The chain was off the mark by Muhammad.
The Lakers
will take a timeout here.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they want, Bob. Let's see how they manage the clock.
Passes it. Ori puts it up. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Ori is only an average shooter in the best of conditions, and with the defender all over him, that certainly wasn't the best condition. The Hawks
will take a timeout here. Abdul-Rahim inbounds the ball. Bounce pass. Gets cut off by Fisher. Davis dishes it off. Uses the crossover.
The
Lakers
take their last timeout.
Jason Terry is such a double threat. He can use that crossover to take the ball to the rim or pull up on you just like he does here.
Rod, how long has that move been around?
Bobby, the crossover move has been around since the late 60s. So most NBA fans think it's something that Tim Hardaway or Allen Iverson invented.
Shoots off the inbound. The defensive rebound by Abdul-Rahim. Fisher with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Passes.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. Anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Ori commits the charge. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Great job to get set right as he lifted off for the shot. perfect example of how to draw the charge.
Bryant with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He gets the ball. Ori with the inbound.
The Lakers
Work it up court. They're shooting 33% from the arc. The deep 3 was missed by Ori. And that'll do it. Your final score for tonight's game, 39-32. That's it for this game, but the finals aren't over yet. On behalf of Rod West, I'm Bob Steele, saying see you soon as the NBA Finals continues.
This is Clark Dishman welcoming you to the ESPN postgame show. The Hawks come away with a 7-point win over the Lakers. They are up 1-0 in their series. The Hawks just made a determined effort tonight to only take high-percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Sharif Abdur-Rahim finished with a total of 10 points and 10 rebounds. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. Terrific performance. Well, that will do it for now. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.